When is the last time that you updated your resume? If you're anything like I used to be, it was months, if not years, that I went between updating my resume. That was before I discovered these three hacks, which makes keeping your resume up to date the easiest thing to do, which means you'll never miss out on a potential job opportunity ever again. Let's get started. Number one is to keep a running list of all of your accomplishments. As soon as you either finish a project or get a promotion or go through training, write it down. It can be in a notebook or on your computer, whatever works best for you. But when it's fresh, make sure you write it down and write down details as well. Not just, I finished this project, but give it the backstory. Think about the people involved, the numbers involved, and just jot down the notes. And then what I want you to do is set aside time that works for you to update your resume. Now, this could be a weekly, monthly, or even quarterly basis, whatever makes sense for you. But put it in your calendar and treat it as an ongoing event. So if you decide that you're going to take 30 minutes a month, pick a day, put it on your calendar, set up some time, set up your space, grab your list that you have compiled over that time, those 30 days, and get in front of your resume and type it up. That way, the information is fresh and you're able to update your resume in more of a real time rather than have months or years go by. Tip number two is to use your yearly goals as a template for statements on your resume. One of the biggest obstacles that I see when I'm helping people create a resume that they truly believe encapsulates what they've been doing is that they don't know how to take a task and make that into an impactful statement. But the beauty of company goals or even departmental goals is that a lot of them use the SMART method, which is creating goals that are, well, I was going to say smart, but we already know that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And when you already have those parameters around what you're doing, that makes for a much more impactful statement. For example, if your goal is to make more sales, your goal isn't actually just to make more sales, it's to make X percentage more sales in X timeline or make more money in your sales over the course of how many months. And that is the same information which is going to make a resume pop. When you already have written those out, why double up the work when you can use something that's already existing to update your resume? Number three is to let others do the work for you. And no, I do not mean that you should hire somebody to write your resume. In fact, I don't think that's a good idea at all, but I'll cover that in another video. What I'm talking about is throughout your time on a job, you receive feedback from other people. That can be emails, that can be like spot awards or recognition. Even performance evaluations are great examples too. This is where other people are essentially doing the work. They're saying, you did a great job at X. Well, use that for your resume to update because you might have even overlooked doing X as a big achievement. But if it's seen as a big achievement to others, then it just might have some value. So this means sending yourself copies when you receive recognition or emails, performance evaluations. Always make sure that you're sending those to your personal account so you have a running list that you can refer back to. Now, when you take all three of these and combine them together, this is going to ensure that your resume is always on point. And like I said, you can select the time frame that works for you, but you do have to be consistent. So next time you apply for a job, you are all set and ready to go, and you are confident that your resume accurately represents what you have been doing now, not in the past. So now that you've got your resume ready and you've hit apply, you're on your way to your interview. And if you'd like some interviewing tips, check out my video here.